Quick and easy breakfast. This is the country style sausage egg bites by 3 Bridges, and I picked these up at Sam's. I got a 4 count and each one has 2 in it. For the entire package, 300 calories, 24 fat, 3 total carbs, less than 1 fiber, and 19 protein. It says all you have to do is warm these in the microwave for 60 seconds. They even come in a little tray, just like at Starbucks. More cheese to the top. Pulled them out of the microwave. I did sprinkle just a little bit of pink salt. They look and smell delicious. To drink this morning, starting off the day with some water. I bet you didn't realize that this morning was gonna be a breakfast review. I'm gonna be eating these while we do the chat. They look delicious. They smell amazing. Let's give it a shot. Not too bad. I have really nothing planned out for today. If you're looking at me right now and thinking to yourself, honey, you look a little rougher than normal. Well, that's because I didn't sleep any last night. But first things first, egg bites, thumbs up. I would definitely buy these again, especially if they're on sale. Water, that's what I was searching for. I forgot how much this water bottle kept me on track, and I honestly do feel better now that I am back to drinking some glorious H2O throughout the day instead of only soda and energy drinks. Now let's talk about why I think I did not sleep good last night. But first, let me introduce you to my logbook. I started logging down my meals, how I slept, if I took my vitamins, what I ate, everything pretty much, hopefully to help me pinpoint what's causing flare-ups or some of the issues that I've got going on. Maybe if I can physically see it on paper, or my healthcare professional can, we can tweak things so that I no longer have blood sugar highs and lows as much, so that I am not having brain fog and I can concentrate and not have the fatigue. I mean, it couldn't hurt, right? 1 minute. I have noticed several patterns that have caused said issues that I mentioned before. Yesterday, what did I do? Well, I skipped breakfast and lunch. All I had was 6 grilled nuggets. I did drink my water. I think I had a Coke, 1 energy drink, a keto ratio yogurt, a handful of pistachios too. But what did I have? Fatigue, brain fog, swelling, and last night I didn't sleep. So going back to the last time in my logbook where I did not sleep well at night, what did I do? I fasted, skipped breakfast, had a really low carb count. Blood sugar check, 117, which means I will not be taking any fast-acting insulin with this meal because I don't want to chance having a blood sugar low. Everything else, pretty much the same. Still took all of my vitamins throughout the day. I think yesterday, I know, I only took 2 units of fast-acting insulin, basically because I didn't eat anything, and I had my long-lasting in the morning and at night. My conclusion, my hypothesis, my theory that I got going on, fasting controls my blood sugar as a type 1 diabetic. But now it's not something that I can do, especially on a regular basis, because I feel like it's affecting me. That and the low carb count, super low carb count, ultra low carb count from yesterday, maybe combined together, just no, was a bad idea. I'm not really sure if it's one or the other, low carbs and fasting, or if it's both put together. What I am sure of is the fact that something that I have been doing so long. You know, old habits are hard to break. That's the truth. Actually, you can't break old habits. They're always there, okay? They're always there, sitting dormant, waiting to come back, and that's my problem. But I've been fasting pretty much the majority of the last almost 3 years. It's hard to stop. It's what I'm used to. It's what I know. But now I'm trying to get into a new routine where I'm eating meals throughout the day and several snacks throughout the day to keep a stable blood sugar. And I swear, I'm not lying. Yesterday, I just forgot to eat. And then noon hit and the brain fog was there. And I was like, didn't eat breakfast. I'm super rude. I'm talking with my mouth full. So the plan, I think I mentioned in the last video, was I wanted to increase my carb count and see if that helped with the brain fog. Since then, I have went into panic mode and convinced myself that if I increase my carb count, I am going to gain all of the weight back. Since I can't pinpoint exactly what it is because I've not narrowed it down enough in my little logbook, I'm going to do baby steps. So instead of increasing my carb count by like 100, what I'm going to do is focus the next couple of days on eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, drinking my water, getting in my vitamins, trying to not have blood sugar lows, keeping my blood sugar stable, and see how that goes. If the brain fog comes back or it triggers whatever autoimmune is going on in my body and I get the fatigue and the swelling, pain, etc., then I'll switch over to increasing carbs. I'm just going to have to narrow it down to trying one thing at a time instead of jumping in and doing it all at once. One of the big problems I was having though is trying to figure out carbs to add in. I don't know why I'm struggling with that so much, but like with this breakfast, this is only 3 carbs. That's nothing. Unless you're in weight loss mode. So I'm trying to figure out like what type of carbs I can add to meals. Give me some ideas, especially if you're a type 1 diabetic or even a type 2 diabetic. Let me know what type of healthy carbs are you adding in so that you don't feel bleh. Okay, that's all I've got this morning. Finished breakfast, no insulin. I'll take my long lasting here in just a second. I'm already on my second load of laundry for the day, and that one just cut off. So I'm gonna skedaddle to the laundry room, move it over to the dryer, and I'll see you in a second. 10 o'clock, time for 10 units of long-lasting insulin, and I take Tresiba. It's a little after 11. I need to head out the door because today is nail day. I'll show you what I get in just a sec. Back home, now it's time to eat. Egg salad and chicken salad. And I'm also having some crackers. The egg salad is loaded egg salad. It's got bacon and ranch. I'm pretty sure I showed that in my last meal prep video. It's probably my new favorite egg salad recipe. Then chicken salad, plain and simple. The crackers that I'm using are Fat Snacks, and these are the almond flour crackers that are cheddar flavored. They have several different varieties, and I'm pretty sure that this pack came in Keto Krate. 17 crackers is a serving, 130 calories, 11 fat, 5 total carbs, 2 net carbs, and 5 protein. And to drink with this, I'm going to be chugging down some more water. Today is sensor change day. I'm going to walk you through the process. I use the Freestyle Libre 3. It checks my blood sugar every minute and it sends that reading to my cell phone. First thing I'm going to do is pull off my old one. This is what's inside the box. I grab an alcohol pad, clean my arm completely and give that a second to dry. I choose a spot on the back of my arm where there are no freckles or moles. Then all I do is push and it ejects the sensor onto my arm. I put the rest of the pieces back into the box and I hold on to that. If the sensor stops working, the company will send me a new one free of charge. The question I get asked the most is, does it hurt when it injects into my arm? It doesn't. It happens so fast, you don't even feel it. Before I start the chat, let's do the question of the day. I want to know, what is your favorite season? In case it's not obvious, Quincy and I adore spring. I don't know if y'all can hear, but I live close to a daycare. And as soon as it gets pretty out, even pretty days in the winter, they take the kids outside, and those children have a tendency to enjoy themselves and get rather loud. Today's weather, 80 degrees. I'm pretty sure it is finally spring in the south. And I went for a nice spring color. And yes, I'm having an Alani. And I think it's the blue one. What is that? Breeze berry or something? It's not my favorite, but I have a ton of them, so I'm gonna drink it. I feel like I have a piece of fur on my nose. It probably is dog fur. We already did an exceptionally long chat this morning, but I took notes throughout the day, so I do have a few things I want to cover during the sip and chat today. Airplane. We're back outside. Did you expect anything else? Somebody needs to be mowing a yard. Here is your disclaimer. I will be inserting a video clip. It is of my feet and ankles. I'm pretty sure we discussed in the last couple of videos that I have been having some horrific swelling, and so I want to show you, not only was the swelling in my feet and my ankles, it was also in my legs. Truthfully, I feel like the video is not even going to do it justice. And remember, I told you all that I had ran into my healthcare professional at the pharmacy when I was picking up Quincy's meds, and he did put me on Lasix, and the swelling has went away. If the swelling does come back, we're going to be doing some testing and see what else is going on. But hopefully the Lasix took care of it and all is well. I also started another medication that he put me on. It's been, I think, about 5 days now, and it is a low-dose antibiotic. Doxy. I'm calling it Doxy, but I think it's like doxycycline. It is prescribed as an anti-inflammatory sometimes, and it's also prescribed to people with autoimmune diseases or disorders to help with pain. Again, I've only been on that for about 5 days, and I'm sure it's going to take a while to get it in my system. But you know what? Now that I'm talking about it, right now at this moment, I have no pain. That's a rare occurrence for me. Very rare. I usually have some sort of body aches and pains somewhere, and I do not have a single pain at this very moment. I'm shocked. I want to say this. I am not a healthcare professional. What I am doing is sharing my journey with you guys. You've got to do what's right for you. Let's see. Oh, I did want to mention that this month, March is a big month. It's my birthday month. The big 4-9. But that's not what I was going to mention. I was going to mention the fact that it will be 4 years this month that I went on this low carb, this keto weight loss journey. 4 years. So when someone tells you keto or a low carb lifestyle isn't sustainable, I beg to differ. I call that sustainable. I think that's all I got. I'm positive that the morning chat was super long. Once I edit it, I'll probably have to cut a ton of it out because you know me. Okay, I'll see you in a second. I seriously need to go to the grocery store. I'm out of green beans. I'm out of Brussels sprouts. I like to keep things like that in my freezer and in the pantry so I can throw together a quick meal at night. So I'm just gonna have to rummage around in the freezer and see what I've got. Well, hello, Old Faithful. You know I always have a freezer full of these, the green giant rice veggie cauliflower risotto medleys. I'm not going to do anything fancy with it today. I'm just going to throw it in the microwave, steam it, then I'll add butter and pink salt. The only vegetable that I could find in my freezer, I'm ashamed to say, was okra. I threw it in a pan with some olive oil and all I did was crisp that up. I had meal prepped several pieces of salmon seasoned with Lowry's, and to drink, I'll be having some water again. Bradley and I are sitting down to watch a movie, so tonight I'm going to be having popcorn as my snack. I picked this up at a grocery store in my area, and they had them for like 33 cents a bag. Keto popcorn, 80 calories, low sugar. This one is the caramel flavor. It is 5 net carbs, in case anyone is wondering. Total carb count, which I have to go by now, is 8. So a really quick recap of the day. No pain, no brain fog, no super highs and super lows throughout the day. I got in all of my water. I ate multiple meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and I did not consume copious amounts of caffeine. Just one energy drink. Took my long-lasting insulin this morning, and I will take it right before bed again tonight. Anything else? Oh, I logged everything. I took my vitamins. I took my low-dose naltrexone, and what else? My Doxy. I think that's it. It's a long list. It's a big checklist. Like I said, logged everything down in my logbook. My logbook. We need a better logbook. I need to come up with something because what I'm using is just not practical. And there's not really anything out there that fills that void. But this is just me thinking out loud. So now that I got everything wrote down, the day is at an end, I can come back and look to see what I did and how things went, and then I can compare it to days when I have bad days, when I have good days. So hopefully I can figure everything out. But today was a good day, and I'm not gonna cry. I'm having more good days than bad days now. And that's not something that I had a lot of during the past year and so many months. I was having way more bad days than good. So everything's looking up. Stay positive. I know it can be hard, believe me. I lived in this period of grief and mourning since finding out that I was a type 1 diabetic, but you can change everything around. If you have not watched the video that I suggested, several What I Eat in a Day videos ago, when everything sort of just clicked for me and it changed my perspective, I'm gonna link it for you again down in the description box, and I'll try to put it in the cards too. But if you're struggling with something, or you know someone that is, watch the video. And if it doesn't click, watch it again. It took me watching that video multiple times before I heard it, and it just changed my world. And I'm no frou-frou woo-woo person, promise. Okay, I'm gonna go brush my teeth and wash my face and get ready for bed. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.